Hey, I got an auto shop management tip that delivers car count immediately. Want to know what it is? Well, then you better buckle up because we're starting right now. Hey, I'm Matthew. Welcome back to Car Count Hackers. If you're a shop owner and you want to grow your car count, income, and profits, go ahead and smash that subscriber button, ring the bell icon, and you'll be on your way. So in 100% transparency, about a week ago, I sent out an email to my subscriber list and said, hey, what kind of struggles are you having right now? And let me see if I can help you. And I got a few responses, but the one that really covered just about everyone's responses was one I got from Tim. Tim said, my biggest struggle is always this time of year, from the middle of December until the seasons change in the spring when everyone switches back to summer tires. Drives me crazy because I don't know how to make it better. First of all, Tim, thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate it. Secondly, I'm going to show you how you can make it better, and we're going to do it right now. So with all that said, I'm thinking that you don't have a regular newsletter that goes out on a monthly basis, or that you're sending offers on any regular basis. And secondly, it doesn't sound like you've got an email list, responsive or not. So let's jump into this and tell you, and please, hear me out on this because you're going to start rolling your eyes and you're not, but let's just jump into this. Number one is pick up the phone and call them. I know it sounds a little archaic and sort of hard to scale, but let me tell you this. It works. And right now, in order to get car count in your shop the next day, you really don't have anything else to go on. So do that. But you're going to sit here and say, yeah, but Matthew, I can't pick up the phone and say, hey, Jack, it's Tim from your shop. Do you want to bring some money? Of course, you just can't pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, you got any money? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to start out this way. Call your customer and say, hi, Jack, it's Tim at ABC Auto. How are you? You got a minute? And of course, you're asking for permission right there, because here's where you have to sort of be fast on your feet. If somebody says, hey, I'm walking right out the door, don't give me a call back, that's what you have to be prepared for. So that's, the possibility of that exists, and you just got to run with it. But now let's just say Jack says, yeah, I got a minute. So you carry on and say, I'm calling you for two important reasons, and I don't want to take up a lot of your time. Reason number one was, I was thinking about you the other day and realized it's been a while since I've seen you. I just wanted to be sure everything is okay. The second reason was, I noticed that you're due for an oil change, and I've got this crazy customer-only deal on this month, and when you get your oil changed at the regular price, I'm even going to toss in, now this is just a basic list, but you can add any other services that you perform when you do an oil change so that you can build the value. So like I said, I'm going to toss in a brake inspection, check all the exterior lights, check and adjust all tire pressures, do an unlimited fluid top-off, yes, even your washer fluid, and do a heater check to be sure that you're all safe and warm. That's a total value of $129.95, and you get it all with your oil change for only $39. Now, of course, I'm using prices in this video as an example, so there's nothing in this video that's telling you should raise, lower, or change your price at all. Got it? So then you go on to say, of course, Jack, I can't keep doing this for long, so it would be best if we schedule your appointment right now. Is it better for you on Tuesday morning or Wednesday afternoon? So that's, in essence, the call. But let me just give you a couple of pointers on this. First thing I'm going to tell you, and no, don't roll your eyes, you got to script this out. You got to have some talking points so that you don't get led astray in your conversation, because then they're going to start talking about, I went ice fishing last weekend, and boy did I, and you should see the fish, and it just goes crazy. So you want to have a short list, even point form, to keep you on track of this call. Secondly, when I talked about adding all these other services that you're just going to toss in, that is because in my training course, How to Double Your Car Count in 89 Days, I show you the exact strategy to build your value offers. And that's basically what you're going to do. The third issue here is that you're creating some sort of scarcity. Let's face it, if you walk into a store and you want to buy a television and the salesman says, yeah, I've only got 2 left, now you are a little more engaged and you're either going to make a decision and get one of those or you could miss. So that's why you tell your customer, I'm only doing this for a week, a month, or whatever, so that there is scarcity. You could also say, I'm only doing this for the first 10 customers. That's another way to do it. Whether you book 20 calls or not doesn't matter. It's creating a little scarcity in what you're offering. And last but not least, you offer to create an appointment right now. Create the appointment right away and give them an option. Is it better for you Tuesday morning or Wednesday afternoon? Of course, you're going to adjust that to your schedule, but get them to, respond to that question or, edit that to be whatever works for you. So what's the second strategy you can deploy? You can send them a text message. Let me show you what my underground car count hackers do to generate car count like whenever they need it. So come on, let me share my desktop with you, show you everything. Hey, can I ask you a favor? If you're finding this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and smash that subscriber button if you already haven't. Ring the bell icon and you'll know every time I upload new information. And feel free, of course, to share this video with a shop owner that you feel is going to get some value out of this. Hey, I almost forgot. I need a little of your advice. In the comments below, tell me what you're struggling with and I'll do that. On my schedule right now, we're going to be doing videos about turning price shoppers into customers, how to get customers to trust you almost instantly, and I have a response coming up from a shop owner that contacted me about comments I made about making more offers. So you're going to want to subscribe to be sure you get those. So why do I say text customers? Let me give you a couple of stats. That'll sort of clear it up for you. At least 97% of smartphone users text regularly. On average, each American sends and receives about 94 text messages per day. But wait, it gets better than that. The fact is that 95% of texts will be read within 3 minutes of being sent, with an average response time for a text being a mere 90 seconds. But wait, it gets even better than that. Response rates from texts are 209% higher than those from phone calls, and verification rates, or read that as positives or yes responses, are 295% higher through text compared to phone calls. Don't you think texting is a good idea? So now let me show you how my underground group of car count hackers alleviates this problem of slumps in car count. I'm going to take you over to my desk and show you everything. Okay, so here we are, a quick look into the Gomo text messaging system. I'm not going to go through all of this information here right now. I'm just going to show you how we put customers in the shop the very next day. We go to an oil change reminder, and it's 3 simple clicks. Enter a customer mobile phone number, add the first name, and click send. That's the hard part. So on this test message, I'm just going to use my mobile number here. So I'll just enter the number. So now we're going to personalize the message, just putting the customer's first name in here. So I'll use my name. And of course, this is a demo system we use. When shop owners get this, it's all completed with their name and shop number. And the message is real simple. Your car's due for its oil change. We're busy, but call now and I'll book you in when it's best for you with the phone number. Now, here's what's really critical. I want you to have a look at this when I show you on the phone in just a second. But the tough part is right now here, we just hit send reminder and we're done. So now let's look at what this looks like on my phone. Okay, so that's what your text message looks like on your customer's phone. And I know you've all seen a text message, but I want to draw your attention to this. The message is configured to go out to your customer's phone with a clickable link. Now, this, like I said, is a test system that we use, but that's a clickable link to the customer. So the customer doesn't have to scribble down and, write your number down. He just clicks the link. All of a sudden, it's ready to dial, and your customer is calling you to book their appointment. Wasn't that cool? Can you imagine what would happen when your customer gets that text message, just hammers the link in that message to your phone number, picks up the phone, calls you, and books an appointment? Like, really, I don't think it could be any easier than that. But if you're still one of the 2 or 3 hanging around here, don't forget to go over and watch this next video about marketing in 2019. And, of course, hit the subscriber button and ring the bell icon. That way, you'll know every time I upload new information. I'm Matthew, the Car Count Fixer, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. Take care and talk soon.